Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now. If you call 2021 a groundbreaking year for women's cricket in India, it wouldn't be overstating the state of affairs. That is because in 2020, things looked dismal. There was no Future Tours program, the future looked bleak. But in 2021, as and when the opportunities came their way, the Indian players grabbed it with both their hands. Today we recap Indian women's cricket in the year gone by. Women's cricket in India is full of talent, and how? But to prove that on the world stage, it required the big stars from India to go there and prove their mettle, and that they did. Harmanpreet Kaur in the WBBL scored 406 runs, picked 15 wickets, was declared the player of the tournament by the end of it. But she wasn't the only star shining bright there. Smriti Mandhana scored a record equaling 114 not out, took the stage by storm. But that wasn't it either. In the 100 in the UK, Jemimah Rodrigues was the second highest run scorer in women's 100, while Deepti Sharma picked 10 wickets, scored 77 runs. All eyes across the world were on Indian talents every time they came up and performed. While the established pros were shining on the world stage, some new stars were born in the year 2021 as well. And the first name that comes to mind is Sneha Rana. In the build-up to that one-off test in England, she lost her big support pillar, her father, 2 months before that test match was to be played. But then in that test match, she'd gone on to become India's first ever player to score a half century on test debut and also pick a 4-wicket haul, only the 4th in the world to do so. She'd also stitch a crucial match-saving partnership with number 10 Tanya Bhatia on day 4 to eke out a gritty draw for India. In the same test match though, another star was born, Shefali Verma. Now, she's been a star in the white ball arena, but come the red ball arena, Shefali would go on to show what she's made of. She became the youngest batter to score twin half centuries on test debut, taking the attack to the England bowlers, and for a while when she was out there batting, the England bowlers didn't really have a lot of answers. As for other stars, Radha Yadav lit the stage in the WBBL. She picked up a handful of wickets, bowled at an economy of under 7, and also starred with her fielding antics as well. Took 2 brilliant catches. One of them was to dismiss her T20I captain, Harmanpreet Kaur. We only hope that these new stars who were born in 2021 in Indian women's cricket go on to inspire an entire generation. 2021 was also a historical year for Team India. They went on to play their first ever pink ball test match in Australia, and when history came beckoning, Smriti Mandhana raised her hand and said, "I'll go make history." She became the first Indian to score a test century in a pink ball test match. India went on to draw that test match against Australia, but there was more history to be made in Australia. In that ODI series, the behemoth that Australian women's team is in ODIs, they had a 26-match winning streak, a world record in the format. And guess who would bring an end to that? Team India. Towards the end of that ODI, with 4 balls remaining, Jhulan Goswami hits a boundary. India win that game, break Australia's streak, and it was only fair that India's veteran pulled off a thriller for them, also stopped Australia's juggernaut. 2021 saw Indian women's stars go out there, conquer new territories, new stars were born, and they created history as well. Here's hoping that 2022 brings a lot more of all of that and much more for all of them.